Hey everybody, Rubicon here with Total War Warhammer 2. We are playing as Alith Anar today, and we have successfully gotten rid of the Cult of Pleasure. We're turning this area around. There's a lot of corruption, so it's going to take a while. We're moving a lord over here to colonize these other two settlements, so that way we can at least start getting the commandments going, just to help reduce corruption, I believe, yeah, or the untainted, banish corruption. So we need to do that. This little cadre is heading over here just to keep public order here going. And then up here as well at Hag Hall, we could pump this up, getting growth going. We'll see about that. It's just expensive, and we need to save our money for colonizing. And then also, this is Skaven territory. We know that for sure now. We went and checked it out in the last turn. But we kind of have to make our decision. We can either consolidate here, and once we get all these other colonies taken care of, we'll be able to do that. But then we have to make a decision, because over here, they are starting to like us.
The time is now.
They've accepted it. We are allied with Tyrion. So if we play our cards right, what I'm hoping we can do is we can keep our alliance with Tyrion and then confederate with Alariel, because then that gets us all this area up here that we need. It also gets us the Sword of Cain, which could be a little interesting, and then we can go after Nagarond up here. So that's our plan. We'll see how it all comes to fruition. So we will end the turn.
Kneel before Aothel's tomb. Will you bow beside me?
Okay, so you'll give me 1,000 to fight the Dread Fleet. Now, Noctilus was one of my... He was one of my targets, and he is all the way down here. Because right now, I'm only at war with Nagarond, which they're starting to creep closer, so I think I'm going to say no for now. We're still in good shape with him. I just don't want to pick too many fights right now.
Yours is a short span, so why do you seek me out?
Mazdamundi, you want me to join the war against the Skeggi? I mean, we could. The problem is, I only have one army right now. I can't get drawn into this conflict. All right. I think that one is... Yes. It is him. So what we actually might do is let's go colonize this.
At your service.
Then immediately build that. So we've got public order here. I think what we might do actually, this guy is helpful to have around because he spreads public order.
By Anar's bidding.
So I think we are just going to send him up here to Hag Hall, because they're stagnant right now, and if we can get that headed in the right direction, that would be awesome. And then this area is still suffering a little bit, but once we get this built, we can also build the other areas up.
Taking up residence.
So let's put you into there. And
Your instructions?
Huh. Alright, so you then, I don't think you can, yeah, you just stay inside. You can still get there in one turn. That'll cost us another 2,500, which we'll have at the end of next turn. Let's see, is there anybody else that we can trade with? The Hunts Marshal, oh boy. Let's at least Okay. So at least he's moving towards us. Yeah, he probably hates the fact that we are with Mazdamundi, but at least he's not going to cause any trouble. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess we just don't have a approach to their capital. I wonder if that's Skaven though, because that's suitable. Interesting. Okay, eventually I'd like to get a second army going, which hopefully when we get these back up and running, especially this one has tradable resources, so does this one. We can get more trade income, and then we can keep moving forward. So again, gotta keep Alith Anar. He's still recovering anyway, so they'll be all ready to go in one turn. They're starting to get super experienced too, which is good. But we may start taking the fight to Nagaron. Actually, what we could do, here, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to flip it. So you're coming this way, and you can move. There's nobody to be afraid of. All right, so you can get there next turn, because this is still getting that boost. You start coming this way, and we'll see if this works. We may just incite a rebellion and then fight it, just to farm that experience, one, and then also kind of get it bolstered up while putting her in there too. So there's nothing really that we can do further at this point, unless actually what we could do is let's do some intrigue at the court. Let's bump that up considerably and get her closer to Confederation.
Not look for me in the light. I lurk in shadow.
Okay. Yes, I will take that. Because they're only at war with Nagaron, so they have a very tenuous peace with Tyrion, which is good. Aha, the Shadow Crown. Nice. Why did this get aborted? Raise or sack the following. Okay. Well, the good news is we're headed that way anyway. So, I'm not quite sure why I got that if I failed the quest, but I am not going to complain. Let's see, is that going to help? It's going to stave it off.
Can I offer assistance?
So let's put you over here. And we'll colonize it. And then let's get the Banish Corruption going. So 3 turns.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
I actually think what we'll do is we'll move Alith Anar over here. So 2 turns for that. And then we'll see how the Untainted does. But what we may do is just wait here with him, that once the rebel army pops up, because this has walls, so they'll have to besiege it. We will, or here, if you go back here, he reduces corruption by, or Untainted by 2.
Order must be maintained.
Let's actually wait and see what happens there. And then, is there anything else? I think we're still improving.
Those who speak the
them.
truth are always welcome here.
Yeah, we're well on our way. Maybe?
Serving
Nice.
others.
And we
Those
should
who
be able
speak the
to
truth are always welcome.
confederate with them.
I will hear your words, but I make no
Yeah, we
promises
can't
of aid.
confederate with Tyrion yet. But if we can just confederate all together, that makes going after Malekith so much easier. And they're just taking it to the Tomb Kings right now. But they haven't come down this way yet. Yet being the operative word. Alright, so not much else we can do. Looks like Mazdamundi's starting to get on a roll here. And we will end our turn once again. Who actually has the Sword of Cain? Oh, Alariel herself has it. Interesting. Alright. Alright. That's okay. Alright, how's this doing? This is actually going down. And if we leave... So if we leave, there's going to be a rebellion.
We are ill at ease.
Because if we keep building this up... Let's see. Let's give you Cleanse Corruption. And if we move everybody back in here, -3. Because when that's done, it'll be +3.
Lethal grace given full.
Princess.
See, and if I remove you, I just want cheap units. See. Oh, I can only afford a couple though. All right, the thing is I don't want to just recruit units that I'm not going to use to maintain public order. So I think what I'm going to do is we're actually going to move Alith Anar over. We're going to let the rebellion happen. And then we're going to stamp it out when we get the chance.
The Asser are troubled.
So this is still headed in the right direction because of Alith Anar.
Hunting.
So you go over here, start improving that.
We hunt in the forest.
And yes, I'm aware of the imminent rebellion. Can I trade with anybody else? Not that doesn't hate me. Alright, how are things going over here? Peachy?
You have my undivided attention.
I wonder if they can't confederate if they have the Sword of Cain. But
Alariel's champ. Greetings. The Phoenix Court will hear.
alright, and because for our objectives, we actually... Do we have to control? Okay, I don't think we actually have to control. We don't have to control that. So, that's okay. Sorry, I clicked on the Moon Dragon. We actually don't have to control that. So, we can move our focus over here, and as long as they stay happy with us... I'm not going to be at war with them. As long as they stay happy with us, then we don't have to worry about it. I would like to get this. I may try the Sword of Cain, though. I've kind of always wanted to see how that works, and so we may give it a shot. So the rebellion happened. Excellent. We also have new tech we can research.
There's prey.
Let's see, down here. Let's build these up as much as we can.
Order must be maintained.
And then
Come, Shadow Warriors.
we're going to go to here. I don't think they're going to attack me, but we're in position
When Loic dances,
to help.
so shall I.
They're still raiding, so that may cause a little bit of heartache. Except they're starting to bend as well. So let's get you back.
Can I offer a
May have a couple rebellions to deal with. We'll wait at least one more turn, and then we'll get them back over here. It's taxes. I can't not tax you. You're the majority of my income. So they're not helping either. But we're making progress. And we can also level you up. Your sole purpose in life is to keep public order. So that's how we're gonna go with you. And then research. We're still getting the buildings going. Let's see, cartridge ammunition, Seamasters, armor. And repository. Let's do that since we have a decent amount of Sea Guard in Alith's army. Ooh, that looks fun. All right. So we'll continue to let that grow. We'll get this down to about we'll get this down as far as we can, and then keep playing the long game. Mission failed, that's fine. Alright, so they're almost at full strength, so we're going to wipe them out. All of them.
Victory is everything. Kill them and be done with it. The Shadow King rises.
Good job, Alith Anar.
Orders?
You get a
I
cookie.
sense sedition. Revenge.
Alright, so we're still heading in the right direction. And then Darken the Skies would be good. Heart of the Flame, armor, Silver Torrent, Immovable Force. Let's get Darken the Skies. Then you can stay in here, because this should almost be... Okay, so that's done. Let's build that. Let's keep building up these smaller areas. And just to get more growth and unlock some tech, we will build that. So this is full up, but once we get the other two, we're going to need them to grow quickly. We can always get rid of the building later. So we have 16 here.
Can I offer assistance?
The corruption's not dropping as fast, but that's okay. This is helping with public order. And the more we can upgrade this quickly, the better. Alright, so there's going to be a revolt here soon. They're doing okay. And let's go back to...
Queen of Avalon, faithful servant of Althwan.
Alright, as long as they don't go to war with each other, we're okay. They'll probably confederate, though, which is fine. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Just trying to fully go through Alith Anar's emo tendencies. Alright, so we are going to be dropping out of here, and we're going to head up to take on Malekith next. Public order is just a major pain, though, because let's just try this. If Alith Anar moves out, okay, it's still positive, so he can leave. So that's fine, and we'll move him by land instead of sea up there, just so we get the benefit of the public order boost while he's here. Alright, and I think that's all we can do. So we'll end the turn.
Show me my quarry.
So we also have some new targets. Anybody? You're far away. You're actually not too far. And Crone. Yeah, she's kind of far away. Alright, so let's... We're gonna send you off on a little mission. Go track him down. And take the long way while you're at it.
This is home for now.
Alright, so you keep moving.
I serve.
And then you actually
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
will swap them. You'll come back here. And then we're going to be fighting in this area, so we need to take Val's Anvil. And I think... How are you doing on strength? You have 3 places. I think we have to take his area too. Yeah, we have to take... Sorry, dude, we have to take your stuff.
Your instructions.
But that's okay. Alright, so we'll build you up too. And then next turn we'll be able to get that, which is even more public order. And we are in pretty good shape.
Alith Anar.
So we'll get Alith Anar, up to Val's Anvil, and that's probably where we'll end the episode.
Do not look for me in the light.
Tyrion, what's up, buddy?
Shadow.
Join war against the Dread Fleet. Only if you give me money. I know we've been through this before, but I want a lot of money. That's okay.
The Shadow Crown weighs heavily on my head. Do not increase its burden.
Alright, Mazdamundi. You're about to win this, so... That's fine. I think I destroyed anyway. So the Skeg have been destroyed, which is who they tried to get us to join their war against. They can have all that. Alright, so Cecil Tor. That's a priority. What else could we build here? Build up some gates. Alright, so you come here.
Revenge. We gather
And you head up to Hag Hall. Now,
via land.
thank you.
On my
I wasn't quite sure what you were doing there. Alright, and then let's continue your field trip.
Last bidding. I walk shadows coil.
Alright. Headed that way. And then how do we...
Undivided attention.
Yeah, Confederation's still not an option.
At your service. I will hear your words, but I make
They're
no
still not
promises.
interested. Which is okay. As long as they don't do anything foolish.
must restore order.
I'm good with that.
Entering the
We're gonna bring you over here. I mean, they're raiding. They're probably harmless, but it never hurts to be careful. Alright, so let's take a look at the trade. Any situation change here? Hunts Marshal still hates me.
Expedition will hear you.
Yeah, we're about to get some influence, so let's maybe... I don't have enough. Never mind. Alright, so down here, these are about to be done. Both of these are about to be done in a couple turns. These are getting built. So we're starting to reclaim this area. How's corruption? Corruption's flat. That's the only problem. Are there any...
The grace given form.
Not yet ready.
Are there any things that... Gerzen's over here, right? That's Cedrina. That's Gerzen. He does need them more than you do. Let's give you greater line of sight. Christian. Okay. Alright. Nothing we can really give you, although actually that would be good for...
There is only vengeance.
Yeah, you don't have anything. Let's give you a potion of healing. That would be good for you. Alright, so next turn we should be able to reach Val's Anvil, so we'll take that, and then we'll have to figure out what to do against the Tomb Kings. Okay. Groovy. Still raiding, that's fine. Alright, so let's get you out of... put you back into stock. Let's get you up here to the edge. And...
Don't think to outsneak me.
I am the sneakiest of them all! So sneaky. Mr. Deeds, anyone?
For Alith Anar.
Gosh, it's such an old movie now. Ah, there you are.
Move the shadow fleet.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Oh, would you happen to be going for the Shrine of Cain now, would you? Alright, so Moon Shard. Let's see, don't really need that. Don't need that. I think I have the ability to recruit a noble, don't I?
We are ill at ease.
I actually might not. Let's come back here.
The people are restive.
Elven Gardens. That one unlocks technology. Could do growth. Let's do growth. We already have the trinkets there. I want to get this moving faster just because growth is good. But can always move faster. But we are headed in the right direction. Although, what buildings? I'm not as familiar with the elves. Are there any buildings that... So the Shrine of Asurian. That... Because once we get to here... Then we can start building the Shrine of Asurian here. Because that will then get us more untainted, and it gets us the Phoenix Guard too. So, actually, yeah, we can't do this one. I actually think we might... Yeah, we'll do this one since we're building a lot. Just to make sure that we get our bonuses.
Restore order.
Oh, or we could do trade. Yeah, we're actually going to do that instead at the Moon Shard. Alright, so we can end the turn. Let's do our annual check-in. Nope. And here we go. So Tyrion finally destroyed the Dread Fleet. Good job, buddy. Alright, so Yondis. Okay, let's... Still chasing him down. Oh, wait, except can he not... Oh, I wonder if he can't, I wonder if he's unable to do anything on water. That could be a problem. Alright, so Iron Spike. Let's see, we can build the gates, and we can also build that, so let's keep improving this area. Public order's heading the right way, that's good. Corruption going down ever so slightly. Alright, so
Moving unseen.
we can head on over here. And then I'm guessing, let's cancel that for a second. I'm guessing that this is,
Chieftain of the Deep Warren.
you have 6
What you want?
territories,
Low experience.
but I need this, sorry. And my friends are gonna come help. Alright, so we can do lightning strike. I believe this is, yeah, this is in the open field. So if we do
Nagaroth
lightning
prepares for
strike,
war once more.
this army, one of the armies won't be there. So we'll probably do that just to make it a completely unfair fight. But we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode with Alith Anar. So tune in next time. Again, don't forget we are doing a subscriber November. If you help us reach 30 subscribers by the end of the month on the channel, we'll be doing a Steam Key giveaway. So definitely hit the subscribe button or drop a like, a comment. Always appreciate hearing what you think, and I always learn a lot from it. So always enjoy getting and receiving comments. So for now, this is Rubicon signing out. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.